everyone. I'm going to read you a story today called The Disgusting Sandwich. It's written by Gareth Edwards and Hannah Shaw and is published by Alison Green Books. In a clump of trees on the edge of a park there lived a badger. He was a very hungry badger and his tummy wouldn't stop rumbling. One day a boy came to the park. He had a sandwich with him. It had fresh white bread and peanut butter. Yummy! It was a beautiful sandwich. The boy took his sandwich to the playground. He was about to take a bite when a girl bumped into him and, oh no, it fell into the sandpit. Now the fresh white bread was covered in gritty sand. Well, said the little girl, you can't eat it now. It's disgusting. A squirrel found the sandwich. She didn't mind the sand, so she carried the sandwich into a tree to share it with her children. But they weren't very good at sharing, and the sandwich dropped out of the tree and landed in a pond. Well, said the mother squirrel, we can't eat it now. It's disgusting. A frog saw the sandwich. It was floating in some goopy green pondweed that smelled of rotten eggs. Yuck! The frog didn't mind the sand and the smelly green goop. He pulled the sandwich out and took it onto the path to eat it. But a boy on a scooter raced by and he had to jump out of the way. Now the sandwich had a big black squish mark right across the middle. Well, said the frog, I can't eat it now. It's disgusting. Next, a crow saw the sandwich. She didn't mind the sand, the smelly green goop, or the big black squish mark. She peeled the sandwich off the path and flew proudly to her nest to give it to her mum. But a scary flying thing frightened her and she dropped the sandwich into an ant's nest. Hundreds of teeny tiny ants crawled all over it. Well, said the crow's mum, I can't eat it now. It's disgusting. Soon a fox found the sandwich. He didn't mind the sand, the smelly green goop, the black squish marks, or the hundreds of ants. He took it to be a present for a lady fox that he liked. But when he opened his mouth to tell her how nice she was looking, the sandwich fell into a pile of feathers. Now it was covered with grimy old feathers. Well, said the fox's friend, I can't eat it now. It's disgusting. So she kicked the sandwich into a flower bed and went off to go through the bins. In amongst the flowers were some slugs. They didn't mind the sand, the smelly green goop, the big black squish mark, the hundreds of ants, or the grimy old feathers. They slithered all over the sandwich and crisscrossed it with trails of slippery slime and oozy grey bubbles. Just then, the moon came out. Finally, along came the badger, who was hungrier than ever. He gazed at the sandwich, all covered in sand, smelly green goop, big black squish marks and hundreds of ants, grimy old feathers and slippery slime and oozy grey bubbles. His tummy grumbled. So he ate up all of the slugs. But he left the sandwich. It was far too disgusting.